You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
The sound of rain falling is just saying over and over and over again how much I love you.
It's not all it's saying.
Oh, yeah?
No. It's telling you how happy I am to be here. I'm so happy to be here with you in your arms.
Wendy, I need you.
Hurry, Warren. Hurry.
Yeah, all right, Vince. As soon as any word comes in, it'll all get back to me. Yeah, right.
Well, when do you expect to know something?
It's hard to say.
It's been over 8 hours.
I understand, Mrs. Santel. These things do take time.
We don't have time. Time? Look, he's a little baby. I mean, he barely walks. Now, how far could he have gone?
If he's crawling around on his own, he could be anywhere on the property.
And if he's not?
If he's not on the property, it'll just take more time. Look, the only thing I can tell you at this point is that we will find him. When? There's no way of knowing.
Well, that's not good enough. I need an answer. Look, he's my baby, and he's missing.
The appeal that you taped this afternoon will be shown again any minute now. I'm sure that if anyone has seen him, they'll let us know.
We don't know that, Sonny. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I understand, Mrs. Santel. Really, I do.
I'm glad you're both here.
I just wish we could do something more.
Look, maybe if the three of us went outside and looked for him. I mean, he knows all three of us. He knows our voices, and if we called him, he might come to us.
If you think it's worth a try, I'd be
Liza,
happy to.
could I say something? I am willing to do anything necessary to find Turner and to bring him back home, but I really don't think you should be out in this weather.
Neither should Turner.
Well, of course not. But you are under enough stress as it is, and when Turner comes home, he is going to need you here, strong.
Not to mention the fact that we need a family member here at all times to man the phone.
Well, I can't just stand here. I have to do something. Let me do something! I'm sorry. Look, let me call the hospital. Turner's doctor should be alerted to all this, and he should be standing by at the hospital all night. And when we find him, he's going to be cold and hungry and in... May I please use the phone to call the hospital?
As long as you keep it brief. Go ahead.
Sonny Adamson with a Channel 6 News special report from the home of Mrs. Liza Santel.
Liza?
At approximately 3 o'clock this afternoon, 13-month-old Turner Centel disappeared from Miss Henderson home. Channel 6 is asking its viewers to call a special police number. If you have any information regarding the whereabouts of this child, please call 555-8000.
This can't be happening.
Mrs. Centel is with us this
Dad, what
evening
is
to
it?
make a personal appeal to the community.
Turner Centel is missing. Oh, no.
My son Turner is
He's-
13 months old. He's wearing
Why do people do this? What
blue
kind of sick
overalls,
animal?
a striped T-shirt, a red sweater, and white shoes, white sneakers. This is a picture of him.
What's going on?
Liza's son is missing.
He's only been walking a little while, and he could have wandered off.
Do you look what this is doing to her? I've got to get over there to help.
No, Dad, don't.
Anyone has found him.
She needs help. She's in pain.
I know that, Dad.
Please bring him home.
Fair.
There'll be
They
no
come into your
questions
life,
asked,
they
I
steal the
promise.
most precious
No
thing you
questions.
have, and they don't care what happens to you.
We are prepared to meet any demands.
Turn that off.
Call us at any hour. We're
Leaves a
waiting
mark
for your
on you.
call.
You go through something like that and you change forever. You try to live, you fill your life with other things, but nothing works. You're empty. You're used up. And worst of all, you start to blame yourself. You hate yourself for letting it happen.
We know, Dad. It's okay.
Don't you see? We have to go, all of us, to show her we care.
We will, Dad, but not now.
Now
like
is when
this.
she needs us.
Chase is right. We'd only scare her if we go over like this.
She's in enough of a panic without us adding to it.
Scare her, panic. What? All I want to do is go over there and help her.
Hey, listen to me. Look, we can call her, and then we'll go over. Now, doesn't that sound like a better idea? If we just barge in there, there's no sense in that. We'll only be in the way.
All right. Chase, you call.
I am, Dad.
You did a great job. I'm sure that if anyone has any information about Turner, they'll call us.
Oh, let it ring. Use the time to compose yourself and let our men get ready, okay? And don't get your hopes up. This may be too much of a coincidence.
Centel residence. Hello, Chase.
We just heard it on the news. Dad wanted me to call right away and tell you if there's anything we can do to help find Turner, we will. We could help join the search. We could be over in a couple of minutes.
I appreciate the offer, but the police are looking for him.
Please, if you need anything, please call us. We'll be standing by.
Thank you, Chase. Tell Lloyd I appreciate his concern. Good night.
Eddie, you there? This is Bowman. Forget this one.
I'm gonna go check on TR.
I think I'll make some more coffee.
Mrs. Centel, I have to get back out in the field and coordinate things. Please, try to remember what I said. If anyone calls with any information at all, take it slow and easy. We're recording everything that comes in. We just need time to run the trace.
Rusty, watch over our son.
This is how I always imagined it. You and me, together in this cabin, the rain gently falling.
Me too. I wonder what time it's getting to be.
You thinking about heading back?
Well, how can we with a tree blocking the car? No, I could stay like this forever.
You mean that?
Yeah, I do. The thing is,
You're worried about something.
Aunt Joe.
You think she's gonna be concerned if you don't call and say that you can't go back tonight? Well, in that case...
Wait, Cagney, where are you going?
Out for a walk.
You can't do that. It's still raining.
We can't have Aunt Joe worried.
Oh, Cagney, no. No, I'm going with you.
Nope. I'm just gonna run over to the neighbors and I'll be right back.
Cagney, that's a long way.
Just 2 miles. I'll go over there, call Aunt Joe, and come right back. You stay right where you are and keep everything warm.
I love you.
Mom,
Hi.
may I come in? It's late. Oh, I know it is. I'm sorry, but after the news about Liza's baby, I couldn't stand it. I just had to come and see how my own baby was doing. Liza's baby? What? What happened? Turner. Didn't you know? Don't you listen to the news?
Well, I didn't know. What?
He's missing. They think he might have been kidnapped.
No. Oh, Mom, that's horrible.
Yeah, it is. So that's why I came to see you. You don't mind, do you?
Oh, no. Of course not.
Good. Now let me take a good look at you. Taking your medicine?
Yes.
Feeling better?
Uh-huh.
Why aren't you in bed? And why are you dressed like that?
I wasn't sleepy.
You expecting someone?
Me? No.
You
No,
can
absolutely
tell me. Maybe that's the reason why your face fell when I walked in the door.
I just decided to, well, the apartment's mine again, and I wanted to celebrate.
Uh-huh. With wine and a pate. Well, you really do know how to treat yourself. This looks scrumptious. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm taking care of a neighbor's plant, and, I just realized it's really too cold out there.
Yeah, it sure is. You, sure you weren't expecting someone else with all of this? I mean, talk about feeding a cold.
No, I wasn't. Me, myself, and I.
Uh-huh. Well, in that case, why don't you and I just sit down and have a nice, long chat? Just the 2 of us. Hmm?
Yeah, I'd like that.
He's lying down.
Good. I've never seen Dad so worked up. Not even the day Becca disappeared. Watching Liza go through all this must bring back so much. Look, I was wiped out before this all started. I'm going to turn in now. Okay, good night.
I wish you wouldn't,
You need to talk?
if you don't mind.
Well, I can't promise I'm going to stay awake, but sure, fire away.
This whole Turner Centel thing goes right for the jugular.
Yeah, brings back a lot of memories we'd all just as soon forget.
Yeah, it started the day that Rebecca disappeared. When you took the blame for abandoning her instead of me.
Forget it. Look, I really am tired. Let's talk about this tomorrow.
You've been protecting me for too many years. I don't know why, but it finally hit me tonight. The day that Rebecca disappeared, you and I flipped a coin to see who would stay with her while Dad went into the cigar store, right?
Right.
I lost. You went across the street to the field to play ball. I couldn't stand it. So I left Rebecca and the carriage. And I came over to see what you were up to.
Right. And when I saw you, we went back across the street, we went to the cigar store. So what?
But by then she was already gone. Dad came out, I froze, and you said that you were supposed to have stayed with her.
Why are you bringing all this up now, huh? Wasn't it bad enough living through it to begin
But
with?
the point is that you thought that Dad blamed you.
The look on his face told me everything I needed to know.
Do you remember what happened after that moment? Besides, this look that you claim that he gave you.
He gave me one look, and he turned around, and he went back into that cigar store to call the police. Good night, Alec.
Don't go to bed yet. This is important.
To who?
That night, I felt so guilty for what had happened. I went into his study. And Dad was sitting there with his head in his hands, by the phone, waiting. The next thing I knew, we were both crying. Chase, I told him. I told him right then and there that it was my fault, not yours.
What did he say?
He said it wasn't my fault, it wasn't your fault, it was his. He never blamed you for a minute.
It's too bad that he never mentioned that to me.
He never said anything because you weren't responsible. There was nothing to forgive you for.
He could have told me that.
He never said anything at all because he wanted to protect us.
I see. But Alec, what's your excuse? Why didn't you tell me? Why did you let me hang for 13 years thinking that my old man hated my guts? Alec, where does that come from?
Fear. Look, man, I was 10 years old. I tried to tell you I couldn't get near you. Nobody could. A lone wolf. Mr. Bravery.
Huh. Is that what you thought?
I tried to tell you 1,000 times. We couldn't even look each other in the face for weeks after Rebecca disappeared. Or don't you remember?
So why now? Alec, why the big confession all of a sudden?
Because I'm really sorry. From the bottom of my heart. I just want all this to be over, okay? I wonder if you realize how similar you and Dad are. Both of you trying to protect us.
And look what it got me.
It got you a brother who would walk through fire for you. Look, I'm not too proud of what I did. I was a kid. I didn't know how to handle it. We're all partially responsible for what happened to Rebecca. And it's time that we stopped. It is not going to help bring her back. And it certainly is not going to help Liza Sentell.
Nothing yet. But no news is good news. They're planning on dragging the pond at daylight. But I don't want you to go worrying about that because I've been over every inch of ground near there and he hadn't been anywhere near there.
We have to keep looking.
We will.
It's after midnight. My baby's still out there. Do you realize how long it's been?
Come on over here, sit by the fire. I know you're concerned and I can understand why, because he's your child, but I know that kids are inventive and industrious, and they love to range, so we know that that's not hurting him. And I just don't want you to go thinking disaster. I want you to put an image of you in your mind there of Turner being safe. And think of him playing in the rain, making mud pies or something. Because your biggest problem's gonna be how to get his clothes clean. I know this is true. You hear me? And do something for me. I want you to close your eyes for a minute.
I can't.
Sure you can. Just for 10 minutes, that's all. Just 10 minutes of quiet, good thoughts.
Well, I hate to leave, but I guess I should.
Yeah.
Whoever you really did all of that for must be a very special
Mom,
friend.
look, I told you I didn't do it for anybody.
You didn't do it for anybody except yourself.
Right.
When are you going to realize that mothers can always tell, and what they can't tell, they can find out?
Good night, Mother.
Good night, darling.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Be able to find out some things, Mother. Not this.
Close your eyes. I want you to stay right the way you are. Everything's just fine. Even though I had to wake Aunt Jo up to tell her not to worry. Miss me?
No.
No.
Yes. Oh, I thought about you, and then I fell asleep, and I dreamed about you.
This is no dream, honey. It's reality. You and I together. Forever. I promise you.